Abby Fisher was a former slave from South Carolina who earned her living as a pickle manufacturer in San Francisco and published the second known cookbook by a black woman in the United States. This is the book I'm covering for Day 3 of Blacks in Period Films Black History Month series Write It for 2019. Abby Fisher's book, What Miss Fisher Knows About Old Southern Cooking, was published in 1881. I have the 1995 reprint version of Abby Fisher's cookbook, which contains historical notes from culinary historian Karen Hess. After reading more about Abby Fisher, I felt that a film based on Abby's life would be entertaining and inspiring. Abby Fisher was born Abby Clifton in Orangeburg, South Carolina, to Andrew James, a white farmer, and Abby Clifton, a slave, in June 1831. Much of what we know about Abby Fisher comes from various census records. I was able to find 4 census records from 1870, 1880, 1900, and 1910 using FamilySearch.com. We learned that around 1859, she was married to Alexander Fisher. In every census record but the one from 1900, Abby, Alexander, and their children are listed as mulatto or mixed race. This makes me wonder if they were actively passing, saying that they were white when the census taker came, or if they were mistaken as white by the census taker. We know that Abby was a dedicated mother because she includes one of her recipes in the book. When discussing her pap for infant diet recipe, she states, "I have given birth to 11 children and raised them all and nursed them with this diet." I would enjoy a film about a passionate 19th century businesswoman, wife, and mother. At the time of her book publishing, 4 of her 11 children were still young and living with her and her husband. Benjamin was 16, Eliza was 12, Jenny 10, and Mary 3. She was so talented in cooking that she caught the attention of the San Francisco elite. It was them who encouraged her to create a cookbook covering her delicious recipes. Because both she and her husband were illiterate, they received help from their friends in the dictation of her cookbook. After the cookbook was published in 1881, Abby Fisher's business continued to operate well into the 1890s. I thought about who should play Abby Fisher, and after searching the internet, I came up with actress Amber Stephen West. Like Abby Fisher, Amber Stephen West is mixed race. Additionally, this actress has a host of film and series roles to her name: Happy Together, 22 Jump Street, Greek, and The Carmichael Show, to name a few. She's in her early 30s, which I think is the perfect age because she can be made to look younger and older for a film that covers years of Abby Fisher's life. I'm still thinking about whether this film should be a cradle-to-grave type biopic or if it should just cover a certain period in Abby Fisher's life. Both would be interesting to me. Her husband Alexander Fisher was mixed race like her, and I thought actor Jesse Williams would be great at the role of a husband supporting his wife in building a culinary empire. Abby Fisher's go-getter personality and a life story would make for an uplifting film, especially for people who are trying to strike out and create a business of their own. Someone should write it. So that was Day 3 of our Write It series. I look forward to Day 4. I will meet you back here. See you then.